Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the municipality of Monroeville. Today is Tuesday, April 14th, 2015, approximately 7 p.m. This is for the regular council meeting this evening. If we would all kindly rise for the Lord's Prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mayor Cinco.
Here.
Mrs. Gatos.
Here.
Dr. Grieslock.
Here.
Mr. Harvey.
Here.
Mr. John.
Here.
Mr. Caleri.
Here.
Mr. Duncan.
Here.
Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Mr. Little.
Here.
Mr. Dice.
Here.
Mr. Lally.
Here.
Mr. Hugus.
Here.
Mr. Sedlak.
Here.
Mr. Chufo.
Here.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll open the floor up for public comment on proposed agenda items only. This is your time to address council on any of the agenda items set before you. Seeing none, we'll move over to the approval of the minutes of the Citizens' Night meeting of March 5th, 2015, the council work session of March 5th, 2015, and the regular council meeting of March 10th, 2015. Are there any further corrections or additions, council?
Mayor, I had a correction that I brought up during the public meeting, or Citizens Night. On page 10, where it was noted the street light was replaced on Burma, it was Bruner.
Any other corrections, council? Seeing none, motion on the floor.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos.
Aye.
Dr. Grieslock.
Aye.
Mr. Harvey.
Aye.
Mr. John.
Aye.
Mr. Caleri.
Aye.
Mr. Duncan.
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye.
Moving over for the approval of our reports of our tax collections, once again, council, any additions or corrections? Seeing none, motion on the floor.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Mr. Duncan.
Aye.
Mr. Caleri.
Aye.
Mr. John.
Aye.
Mr. Harvey.
Aye.
Dr. Grieslock.
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos.
Aye.
And our payroll report, once again, council, any additions or corrections? Seeing none, motion on the floor.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos.
Aye.
Dr. Grieslock.
Aye.
Mr. Harvey.
Aye.
Mr. Johns.
Aye.
Mr. Caleri.
Aye.
Mr. Duncan.
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye.
And now for our list of bills and budget transfers, once again, any additions or corrections? Seeing none, motion on the floor.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye.
Mr. Duncan.
Aye.
Mr. Caleri.
Aye.
Mr. Johns.
Aye.
Mr. Harvey.
Aye.
Dr. Grieslock.
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos.
Aye.
And we'll move over on our vacancies, boards, commissions, and authorities, or any appointments or
I have one,
nominations,
Mr. Mayor.
please.
Yes, I would like to appoint Jim Brown to the Monroeville Finance Authority.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Any others?
I do, Mayor.
ahead,
I
please.
have for the Fran Castell to appoint her to the Human Needs and Resource Advisory Board.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Any other
I
nominations?
have another
Oh,
one.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'd like to appoint Zane Donaldson to the Police Civil Service Commission.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Linda, any others?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Council, any other nominations or appointments?
Yes, Mayor.
Please.
For the Human Needs and Resources Advisory Board, I'd like to nominate Joshua Allenberg.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
That's
Once
all
again,
that's
go
all I
ahead.
have. That's all I have this evening, Mayor. Sorry.
Any other nominations or appointments, council? Seeing none, we'll move over to bids and proposals, and Tim, if you would.
Okay, as I mentioned to council at the work session on Wednesday night, we have commodity bids, which every year we do this, and this is rather voluminous. And I mentioned to to council Wednesday night, we're going to just do this in one motion, but what I would like to do is just read the commodity that was bid upon and the successful contractor. Now, keep in mind, there may be several successful contractors depending on the unit that was bid upon. The first one is bituminous paving material, and all three of them, Tresco, Paving Corporation, Russell Standard, and Highway, they all received a certain unit within the bituminous paving. The next one is guide rail, and the successful contractor low bid was Chemung Corporation out of Elmira, New York. The next one is reinforced concrete manholes and reinforced concrete pipe. And the two bidders, Culverts and A&A Concrete Products, each had a section, so each were a successful contractor. Wood safety surface material, only one bidder, J.A. Rudder, here in Monroeville. The next one is sign blanks and roll material, only one bidder, Vulcan Signs of Foley, Alabama. Steel signs, galvanized steel channel post, Chemung was a successful bidder, and the galvanized steel tubular sign post was Allegheny Fence Construction in Pittsburgh. Small paving in place, only one bidder, JM Paving out of Export. Crushed stone, only one bidder, Hanson Aggregate out of Connellsville. Storm sewer grates, frames and risers, all 1, 2, 3, 4 had some part of each unit. Chemung, Culverts Incorporated, EJ USA, and Nina Foundry Company. Storm sewer pipe, all 1, 2, 3, 4 had some successful, only 3. And the 3 successful were James Cox, Pipelines Incorporated, and Culverts. And one thing I want to bring to council's attention that I mentioned Wednesday night was that we had 2 of the bidders, Pipelines and Culverts, that had exactly the same bid on the unit. So I mentioned to Mike Adams, our Public Works Superintendent, to, vary those purchases, which would not be a hindrance to him, and our counsel at the time said that that was okay. So those are the commodity bids for 2015, and I'm asking a motion and an approval of those as read.
Before we go
That's the
that route, I
question.
would just like to announce to the public, especially when you're spending that kind of money, that this was discussed at our work session last Thursday, and obviously council did review all the documents over the weekend up until today. So, again, a motion by Linda. Is there a second?
No,
She had a
She didn't make a motion.
I'm sorry.
she asked a question.
I just wanted to say that even though there was only single bidders, it fell in line with the pricing that was expected. So that
Correct.
the public was aware of that.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
And I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Caleri?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
And we'll move over to our new business, and Tim, if you would.
Yeah, the first item is for Andrew Stewart, Monmouth Partners. This is an applicant for conditional use for the drive-through restaurant. This is for the Panda Express, which a demonstration was given, and the people were here, the representatives for, and this is for item 2. Item 2 also, and it's also for item 3, which is a site plan approval. Items 1 and item 2 are for conditional use. Item 3 and item 4 is for the site, item 3 is for the site plan, item 4 is for the subdivision. And so this is just items 1 through 4 for Andrew Stewart, Monmouth Partners.
Please state your name for the record, and anybody going to testify that needs sworn in.
Well, this isn't a public. we
Oh, I
already
know
had the
that.
public.
Okay, that's right, that's right. Okay, well, again, gentlemen, if you'll proceed.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of council. My name is Adam Zinzer. I'm here on behalf of Monmouth Partners.
And my name is Boyd Ernzer. I'm also here from Monmouth Partners. I'm with the firm of Farrier McCarty Gray from Monroeville.
If you'll just briefly state each item. I know Tim did a little bit of it, but if you maybe have some renderings, and we can do that
Certainly.
fairly quickly.
The first 2 items you see conditional use approvals that are being sought. This is due to the location of the proposed Panda Express restaurant being at the intersection of Stroshine Road and William Penn Highway. Conditional use is required because it is a drive-through restaurant located in that location. The site plan approval has to do with the building of a 1,800 square foot restaurant, a 2,412 square foot retail addition, and the Panda Express building itself, which is 2,313 square feet. Finally, the subdivision approval deals with moving the subdivision lines in accordance with these orange lines here. This would be parcel 1, parcel 1A, and this line delineates parcel 2.
Council, any questions on any of these 4 items before you? Okay, we'll go down them one at a time, seeking a motion for 14-7-C in parentheses R. Is there a motion on the floor?
Motion.
So moved.
Second? There's a second, I guess, Tom, yeah. Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
And 14-8-C in parentheses R. Is motion on the floor?
Motion approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey? Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
And moving over to 14-10-ST in parentheses R. Motion on the floor.
Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
And finally, 14-7-SUB in parentheses R. Motion on the floor.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Good luck with your
Good luck,
project.
guys.
Good luck.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tim, if you would.
Okay, items number 5 and 6 is for the Katz Building Hertz Car Rental. And the first one is for a conditional use, that's item number 5, for the vehicle sales area for leasing and renting of properties. And we had the public hearing last Wednesday. And item 6 is for the site plan approval for the same development.
Are the applicants, oh, same, that's right.
We are present.
Slow at the switch here, guys.
Didn't have to do nothing.
Again, once again, if you'll briefly explain your project.
Sure. The conditional use that we are requesting deals with a requirement that any type of business such as vehicle sales, even though this is vehicle rental, have 2,500 square feet of office space. Presently, there is 1,710 square feet of office space, and we're requesting conditional use for that purpose. The site plan approval deals with the moving around of parking lot spaces, an addition of 10 other spaces, which I believe that the engineer here would be able to explain to you further if you would require.
Okay, looking at 15-2-C, is there a motion on the floor?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Tom,
Did
second.
I hear a second?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tom.
Any questions or comments for either on this project?
I just had a question on how they were going to rearrange the parking. You explained it once, but I just
Yes.
wanted you to.
If you can picture the building, actually, right now, all of the spaces are diagonal. What we're doing is we're making a 90-degree parking layout. There were some diagonal parking spaces along the eastern side,
The Kentucky Fried Chicken side?
on the Kentucky Fried Chicken side, and you actually had to back out into the drive lanes, so that those have been eliminated, and those are now parallel parking spaces. And we did add a little bit of pavement to straighten the parking lines out, so we were able to pick up 10 extra spaces. And the 10 extra spaces are what is required for the Hertz rental cars.
Understood.
Any other questions? Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
And on 15-2-ST, motion on the floor.
Motion.
Second? Is there a second on the floor?
Second.
Questions or comments on this item before you? Seeing none, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Caleri?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Good luck with
Good
your
luck,
project.
guys.
Thank you again, gentlemen.
Thank you all.
Tim, if
Thank
you
you.
would.
Good luck. Okay, the next item is J.C. Bar Development LLC, CVS Pharmacy Retail. This is a conditional use which we had the public hearing for approving permitted use at an intersection of a major thoroughfare or transportation artery. I mentioned to council during the public hearing about traffic patterns there.
I'll ask you.
And council should keep in mind that the site plan approval hasn't even been to the planning commission yet. So the site plan approval is going to be coming your way most likely next month. So if council wants to review the traffic that goes through this development, that's at their pleasure with respect to this conditional use, and you don't necessarily have to approve the conditional use because you can do it along with the site plan development next month. If you want to take a little bit closer, let's see what the planning commission has to say about the traffic pattern going through there.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. Linda?
I'll wait.
No, I mean, I think those are
You
two
could
distinct.
state your name, sir.
Sean Gallagher, Buchanan.
Yeah, please sign in.
Sean Gallagher, Buchanan, Ingersoll and Rooney represent the applicant.
Thank you.
I mean, those are two different, separate. We have a land development application, which we're working through all those comments, and this is a conditional use just for the zoning, and we've received all the variances we need. This is otherwise a use permitted by right. So I think those issues that were just mentioned by Mr. Little are outside of the scope of this proceeding, and we have a very significant time crunch where if we can't get this done, it's not going to happen. So the reason why we're here asking for conditional use approval is just to at least get this done and continue to work through the comments on the land development end.
Mr. Gallagher, Mr.
I
Dice.
think that the issues that you've raised are really site plan oriented than conditional use. So they will be addressed at the site plan, just not at the conditional use stage.
Correct.
So they still have to go in front of the planning commission?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow
There's
night.
still another
For site
process,
plan,
yes.
yes.
This application's already been before the planning commission that you're voting on tonight.
This-
There'll be two additional applications that'll be before the planning commission tomorrow night. One will be for a consolidation plan, and the other will be for the site plan of the
But also to the zoning, correct? This was already approved, all this.
zoning hearing board already granted it.
That's what I'm
What's
talking.
happened here, what's different about this one than the one that was previous? They came through all at one time.
Right.
You don't have to do that. You know, they can come through with their conditional use application first, just as they're doing. And I would suggest to you that the applicant's correct, that you have a right to this use if you meet all the criteria under the ordinance. And I assume they have, or else we'd be hearing from the planning department. On the issue of the site plan, those things will come up next month, maybe 2 months, I don't know.
When would I ask the question about the exit onto
When-
Route
At the
280?
site plan.
Next
Site
month.
plan.
Okay.
Well, if I could just, the question I have for Bruce is this. If council approves the conditional use tonight, under the municipality's planning code, you can impose reasonable implied conditions. Now, if we pass this tonight, does council hamper themselves when they cannot do that under the municipality's planning code, which our zoning ordinance reflects that?
Well, those conditions have to be tied to the ordinance. They just can't be conditions that you decide you think are reasonable. Just because they're reasonable doesn't mean make them valid. They have to be tied to the zoning, to the ordinances. I would suggest to you the appropriate time to deal with those things would be at site plan.
So in other words, it's not an issue to approve this if
Tonight.
council chooses.
We are just approving the fact that this is going to be at an intersection. That's all that's all they're asking for tonight.
That's right.
Correct.
Correct? Yes.
And the other thing, council, please remember, they under a time restraint.
Right.
If it doesn't go within that time, this good project will not proceed.
We need this
in my
project to move
Yes.
forward, so I don't know why we're sitting.
Well, I understand that, but I understand there's a safety issue with
That's-
the
that's-
exit.
That will
That's
be
a site
addressed.
plan.
I understand that, but what are we voting on tonight?
Mr. Wilson, we're working through that problem. We'll have that information for you by council.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve this.
I would like to second that motion.
Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Caleri?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
No.
All righty.
Thank
Good
you
luck
very
with your
much.
project, gentlemen.
We really appreciate
And
it. Thank
ladies.
you. See you next
Thank
month.
you.
Thank you.
Tim, if you'll go over to motions.
Okay, on motions, as I mentioned Wednesday, these two motions on here are more or less formalities. A motion to permit the Monroeville Volunteer Fire Companies to use the Fire Training Center for Fire Training Convention from May 1st, 2015 through May 3rd, 2015.
Motion on the floor.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Tim, if you would.
Okay, a motion to appoint Ronald Bryan, Esquire of Grogan, Graffham, PC, as bond counsel for the 2010-2011 bond refinancing.
Motion on the floor.
Motion.
Is there a second? Questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Tim, if you'll move over to resolutions, if you'll do the first one.
Okay, a resolution adopting the Monmouth Partners Panda Express Sewage Planning Module.
Motion on the floor.
So moved.
Is there a second? Questions or comments?
And all you're okay with this?
Yeah, everything's in order.
Any other questions for Paul or the manager? Roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Tim, if you would.
Okay, number two is a resolution, this is a housekeeping resolution exonerating the real estate tax collector from the collection of uncollected taxes for the year 2014.
Please remember, council, this is just a housekeeping item. Is there a motion on the floor?
So moved.
There's a motion and a second. Did I hear that?
I only heard a motion from Mr.
Is there a
Harvey
second?
and Mr. Wilson.
Second.
All right, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Tim, if you would.
Okay, item number three, we talked about Wednesday evening, a resolution amending the scrap metal policy.
Motion on the floor.
So moved.
What, can I have a second now?
Second.
All righty, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Thank you, Tim. Bruce, if you'll handle
Yes.
one ordinance.
The only ordinance tonight is an ordinance authorizing the incurring of the non-electoral debt, electoral debt by the municipality of Monroeville, County of Allegheny, Pennsylvania Home Rule Charter for the purposes of providing for costs of various capital projects, refunding of prior bonds of the municipality, and paying the costs of the issuance of those bonds.
Motion on the floor.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, Sharon, please.
Mrs. Gatos?
Aye.
Dr. Griesbach?
Aye.
Mr. Harvey?
Aye.
Mr. Johns?
Aye.
Mr. Clary?
Aye.
Mr. Duncan?
Aye.
Mr. Wilson?
Aye.
Thank you, Bruce. Moving on to our reports of our municipal staff. Bruce, any words of wisdom this evening?
No, I think I'll wait till next month.
Tim?
No, I don't have anything at this time.
Paul?
No comments.
And Sean? Very good. And now we'll open up to the public comments on any municipal items. Seeing none, we'll go to reports of our council. And Linda, we're going to start off with you this evening.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Public Works for addressing the lighting issue on Meadow Sweet Lane. I really appreciated the quick response on that, and I'm sure the residents there do as well. Also, a reminder to all residents that have, if a street light is out, please call Duquesne Light at 412-393-7000. This is borough-wide. If the light is out, we're still paying for it, and as Mr. Harvey mentioned on Thursday night, the amount of money we sent to Duquesne Light, if the light is out, let's get it put back on. When you call, you can press 1 for residential and 4 to report the outage. Please either have the pole number or the address where it's located. So let's keep all the lights on. It's good for everybody, and we're paying for it anyway. Also, at the Senior Center, as I said on Thursday, there's a new class on Monday nights called Drums Alive. It will run for the next 8 weeks. It's $4 per class. And last, I have, I'd mentioned that I had met with the gentleman from First Energy for the people that are interested where the trees are getting cutting down where the power lines are. So here's some handouts and business cards. I'll leave them here with the manager, so they're here for the borough, for anybody that would like to come and grab one. And with that, I'm done. Mayor,
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
done. I'm finished.
Thank you. Nick?
Yes, Mayor. Monroeville Community Pool is going to be opening up here shortly for the summertime. It opens Saturday, May 23rd. There are early bird discounts for the membership. Those discounts are a 10% discount until May 1st. That's just a couple weeks away, so contact the Recreation Department if you're interested in getting a pool pass for the summer. They always do a great job there at the bottom of Saunders Station Road, Bel Air Pool, the Monroeville Community Pool. In community news, not necessarily municipal, the North American Martyrs Catholic School is having their first annual Mayhem in Monroeville 5K. It is Saturday, April 25th. It's a 5K. It's also a 1 mile fun run. That fun run is also what's called a color run, where if anyone's ever seen that before, it's really neat. There's people that are throwing color dye into the air as people run by, and people get colored. It's a lot of fun for the kids. Great fundraiser. This is Saturday, April 25th. It is at the Monroeville Community Park West. It is the same day as Cleanup Day that Mayor will be talking about. You can certainly do both and join in on the fun. So if you have any questions or more information, that is at the North American Martyrs 5K website. It's nam5k.com. There's also links through the North American Martyrs Catholic School website as well. And to residents of Foxwood, Park Forest, Heritage Park, Crosswalk, it's that time of year where everybody's going to be going to the parks. They have installed or reinstalled the pedestrian crosswalk sign, so please be careful as you're driving down Saunders Station Road. That crosswalk funnels pedestrian traffic from Knollwood, Deerfield, Woodcliff, Woodland, Foxborough, and Hillsdale to Heritage Park, so please be careful. These crosswalk signs, I happened to drive through Regent Square recently near Frick Park, and they have these crosswalk signs. Unfortunately, they had some tragedies down there. But a lot of the residents, which I found interesting, they had signs in their yards, almost like the political signs you see now, that say, "Drive like your kids live here." And I thought that was very nice for that area. And please keep that in mind whenever you're driving some of these, busier roads that really are still people's neighborhoods. Saunders Station Road, Haymaker, and there's a lot of other James Street, a lot of other roads in Monroeville, that these are still people's front yards. So please be careful this summer. And that's all I have for this evening.
Thank you, sir. Ron?
Some of this I'm just repeating from the Citizens Night because I feel like some maybe weren't watching, so I want to fill them in. And I have a couple new pieces of news here. The first thing is I'd like to thank everybody that turned out for the Coffee with Council at the Senior Center, and I want to thank Mrs. Griesbach for arranging that. I think it went very well. I think the next one, I didn't write down the date, is with Mr. Wilson and Caleri and Griesbach. I think it was worth it, and residents should go up there. I think you would enjoy the casual atmosphere as far as talking to your council person. I understand that the McClure Line water project line is proceeding, and the residents initially had a problem with the routing of it, but that's been taken care of. I have also received email from several residents on McClure Road who were very satisfied with the way the work was being performed and how the contractor was keeping them informed about what was going on. The news I need council to help me with here is that Mr. Hugus did pay a visit to the site and found out that the McClure Road only has about 1.5 inches of paving with no proper base, and that's why it is in such bad shape. We thought that maybe with council's approval, he could talk to the contractor and have him, instead of paving in the ditch, provide those funds to Monroeville, and we could pave the whole street the way it's supposed to. I don't know what that's going to cost. I'm asking for council's support on that. It's in bad condition. It's not a road that's even questionable. I don't know where to go from here, except maybe ask Mr. Hugus to get us a price.
I think that would be appropriate.
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
We'll get back to you next month.
Okay. A resident reported to me, a senior resident reported to me that receiving prank phone calls, people who are identifying themselves as being with the Social Security office, and some with the IRS. Both offices have confirmed to me that they will not make phone calls to your residents. They would always ask you to call them or communicate to you via mail. Please be careful. These are pranks. They're wiping out people's life savings and funding and things like that. So I'm asking not only the seniors, but all residents to be careful when receiving these phone calls. These offices are saying it's just not them. And last but not least, I had an opportunity to meet and talk with the contractor who's doing the storm drain down at the Giant Eagle Complex on Old William Penn. And I spent about an hour with him. And we talked for quite some time. I was amazed at the size of the job. He showed me photographs. That is a 12-foot pipe going through there, not 12-inch, 12-foot. And they are already all the way under the Giant Eagle store and almost to Route 22. That's why this project is so huge. And at 22, they stopped because that is the state's jurisdiction. And they are putting a very, very large pipe in there, coating it with concrete, putting concrete footers in so that collapse doesn't happen again. He said to me, not to belabor the point and not to hold him to the wall on it, but his estimated finish date is July 1st. The name of the company is National Gunite Corporation, and I talked with the president, who is Lee Taylor. So that is the update on that. And that
Thank you, sir. Jim?
Yes, sir. The Monroeville Convention Center, Showmaster Gun Show is going on April 18th to 19th. Deaf Nation is Saturday, April 18th. Just Between Friends is April 23rd through the 26th. Billy Gardell. I understand the show is sold out, but I'm hearing things that there are some tickets available. Friday, April 24th and 25th. Monroeville Emergency Response Training Center, Saturday, May 2nd and 3rd. The Pan Spring Coin Show is running May 7th through the 9th. The Business Opportunity Fair is Wednesday, May 13th. And the Pittsburgh Folk Festival is Friday, May 15th. The other thing I have is, for those of you that haven't seen, they're repairing the water line on Route 22 down at the bottom of Northern Pike Hill. They got one-lane restriction, and myself, who should know better, went down Northern Pike Hill today, and I sat there for 20 minutes. So they're doing it between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., and hopefully it'll be done by the 17th, weather permitting. And I have one last thing. For the person or persons who happen to be having a lot of fun taking my Let's Elect Jim Johns for Council signs out of the yards, do me a favor. If you need them that bad, pick up the phone and call me. I'll give you a couple. Thanks.
Paul?
Wow. I am not taking Jim John signs. I just wanted to make that clear. Right?
Did you sign an affidavit to that?
I will, sir. And I just wanted to share with everybody in Ward 5, now that the weather is broken finally, that I'll be out and about walking around through the ward, walking on the streets. Please feel free to stop me at any time. If I'm by myself, I usually take my kids with me. It'd be a great time. We can put some names to faces, and you can talk to me about anything you want, good, bad, or indifferent. But you will see a lot of me. I'll be out and about. If you don't see me and you want to, give me a call. I'll walk down your road. That's all I have.
Steve?
I'm not taking the signs either. I just,
Somebody up here is.
well, I just wanted to know, have we had an update on the Pitcairn Road closure?
Yeah, I was going to give you that update there, sir, but Paul, be my
I'm
guest.
taking your thunder.
No, that's okay. Paul?
The county issued a notice to proceed to Brayman Construction to begin April 15th, 120-day contract, which will put it into August.
So kind of looking for a completion date.
So they're probably going to mobilize pretty soon.
That's really nice to hear.
Yeah, that's good news. I've been getting, calls
Yes.
from
I believe it
a
is
lot of
April
concerned
15th.
residents.
Yeah.
Lastly,
know
I
it's-
forgot last week to thank the senior center again for the coffee with council. I thought it went well, and I hope they keep it going and the attendance picks up a little bit.
Is it caffeinated or decaf?
They have both,
Okay, cool.
and that's all I have. Thank you.
Tom?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. This week, it's National Animal Control Week. And I'd like to give a big shout out to our very own Animal Control Officer, Mike Strom. Thanks, Mike, for all you do. I did have a question about Pitcairn Road, but thank you for answering that. And a big thank you to Public Works for the good job with the patching now, and keep up the good work because there's still a lot more patching needed out there. Thank you.
Is that it, Tom?
That's it.
I'll be fairly quickly. Council did have an executive session this evening from 6 to 6:30 on personnel and litigation items. No official action was taken. As you know, if there would have been, it would have been at this voting meeting this evening. Moving over to, don't let everybody forget, tomorrow is Uncle Sam's favorite day. It's tax day. Please make sure you get your taxes from the federal, state, and local filed by midnight tomorrow night. Okay? Second thing, April 21st at 6:30 PM here at the council chambers, and I'm inviting all of council to please join us. It is another open mic with myself and the superintendent of the school district. We had about 50 residents attend the first one. This will be our second one. We intend on doing that on a monthly basis. We will not be doing that June, July, and August. There'll be too many people on vacation and stuff, and they'll be doing a lot of planning going into the next school year. But 9 months of the year, we do plan on having that open mic session. And lastly, Ron did bring a good item up on the folks from the contacting you from IRS or credit card company. There's also another letter went out that I found out, and I certainly got one of them as well. It is a credit company stating that there was some settlements with various companies, various banking institutions where you can save a lot of money and, get some money back to help reduce your debt. I certainly talked to the individuals, and it is shaky. Please, if you get that letter and it looks real official, just my opinion, throw it in the garbage. And with that, I would seek a motion to adjourn.
Mayor, cleanup day.
Oh, I apologize.
Unbelievable.
I forgot. Joe,
Sure, gave you everything. You
Yeah,
forget.
I know, all right.
I'm sitting right in front of him.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was.
all colored, he
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Oh, give me a
Give him books and always doesn't
April
eat the page.
25th from 9 to 11, don't forget, we are having our, Joe, I really am embarrassed.
I won't let you forget.
Thank you. Our Sedlak Cleanup Day, and here's our T-shirt that we're going to give everybody that's in attendance. And the deadline is supposed to be April 22nd, but you know what? If you even come up on that Saturday morning, if we can help get you stuff, we will certainly do that. And once again, Joe, thank you
I'm
for
good.
my
That's it.
being brain dead, but motion to adjourn.
Motion.
For a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.